Good morning, Nick Wood here from South Pier Marine in Jersey, and today we're listing this Bavaria 33 hardtop. She was new in 2023, we supplied her to her one owner. She's powered with a pair of Volvo Penta D3 220s on stern drives. As you can see, she's got a dinghy on snap davits at the back, which makes the platform still usable, but when you put the dinghy in the water, it makes a huge platform for jumping on and off and swimming in the summer days. Great for the kids, and then there's obviously a bathing ladder as well to get back up on board. You'll notice she's got a full wraparound stern cover on this boat, which comes out on a bimini top, so even if you remove all the side covers, you've got a bimini top there to keep the sun off on those warm sunny days. Stepping on board, you've got teak decks laid through the cockpit and onto the platform. As you step on board, you've got a hot and cold transom shower. Nice when you come in from those swims. Stepping through into the cockpit, decent seating area for 6 around this table. It's a really large table. It's got 2 pedestal supports, so it makes it nice and sturdy when you're trying to have lunch on there. You've got engine room access underneath the table, so you do have to remove the table to get into the engine room. This also drops down, and there's cushions to make a full sunbathing area up here. If you don't want to choose the front sunbathing option, which it does also have the cushions that go up on the bow. Walking through, you'll notice on here we've got the hard top, but we've also got a sliding soft top roof. So at the moment we've got this open, but you just push that forward and that's the soft top. It completely closes the whole cockpit up and makes it a nice seating area when the weather's not so nice. You've got a small galley area here with hot and cold fresh water sink. And then you've got a fridge with a little ice box at the top, and then it's just storage area underneath the cap there. Moving forward to the helm, nicely set up helm. It's got a main Simrad 9-inch screen, which is for the chart plotter, and then you've got a Garmin 723 7-inch touchscreen chart plotter, but it's also a radar. So we've got the digital Garmin radar is up on the top of the roof. Down here you've got a Simrad VHF, which is wireless, which is nice and easy to use. You can take that around the boat with you. And then you've got the usual Volvo Penta gauges along the top, digital gauges repeated as well, with a 12-volt switching gear. You've got Bennett trim tabs over here with the indicator lights, nice and handy for seeing when the trim tabs are and what they're doing. You've got bow thruster on this particular boat, nice and powerful. You've also got the Bavaria have their switch panels, which are very nice and easy to use. It shows everything around the boat, where they're located, and when they're on, the little red light comes on. You've got the Fusion wide remote control. The main head unit is downstairs in the cabin, but up here you can control it from there. You can also control it from any of the multifunction displays as well. They can control the music system. Come around to this side, you've got a little navigator's area, or somewhere just to go and sit and read a book when you're in port. It's nice and cozy. Again, teak decks all the way through on there as well. You'll notice a couple of little opening hatches for letting ventilation and light through from the cabins down below. A couple of speakers up here, and then you've got a couple more down below. And then moving on down the companionway steps into the lower cabin. She's lovely, light and airy down here, so she's got light oak woodwork. You'll notice overhead there's some really nice panels that are letting natural light through from the windscreen. You're met with a decent sized galley area for a boat this size. You've got a very large sink there, hot and cold water. You've got a dual hob 240 volts, there's no gas on board. And then you've got a much larger fridge than you have in the cockpit. Perfect for keeping all the food cooled for the day. And then you've got lots of little drawer space running down there. And lastly, an opening cupboard at the end for the bin. You have got overhead as well a couple of lockers, perfect for keeping stores. And then there's a little opening porthole window through there, and a 240 volt plug socket for if you want to boil a kettle when you're in port. Forward, you've got an open plan area here. It has got a curtain that comes across, but that's a double bed. Also, you can flip the end up to make that a full double on that side. And then there's a little pull cord, he says, underneath. Push that back. A small seating area here for morning coffee, breakfasts, whilst you're down here in the galley. But most of the time you'll probably spend up the top. You've got full access to cupboards across the top here as well. You've got the main station VHF underneath the cupboard there, with the wireless handset as we saw earlier upstairs. And then behind the door, you've got the full Fusion sound system with a plug-in USB for charging your phone. And that can be Bluetooth, so you can play your music wirelessly through all the speakers. Going into the aft cabin, for a 33-foot boat, it's a very generous size. You've got this nice little sofa on the side here. You've got storage underneath that little area there, and then you've got 2 singles, perfect for kids. And you've still got some ventilation up here. This opens up to give you air coming through, and you've got another one overhead. Last but not least, you've got the heads compartment on the 33, which is very generous size. It's got electric flush toilet, and it's got sink, hot and cold water, and then you've also got the full shower system on the right hand side. It's got a holding tank in this boat as well, so if you're in French marinas you can still use the loo. And that about sums up this boat. If you want more information, head to our website www.southpiermarine.com or email us sales@southpiermarine.com. Thank you very much.